Jamen, halløj igen, mine damer og herrer. Velkommen tilbage. Been a while. Det går længere og længere imellem de her videoer, men ja. Nu er vi her, så lad os have some fun. Don't be a crybaby. It's just me, yo. Ja. Union, fuck you. They're going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Natalie. Fuck off. He's going to keep the peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? Nej, det gider jeg ikke. You don't answer, Onion. Please. Don't you trust me? You shake your head. Hell nah. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? That's cap. It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. Nah. That was a lie! The fun factors of that myth. People actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? Haha. There even was a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Ha. Anyways, you know what smells like a raw onion left in a room? You. It's been a while since you last bathed, right? You can't remember. Could you could smell you before I even came into the room? Yikes. So, can you stop Natalie from leaving? Lie. I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It will be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Please. We don't need other ones talking to hallways. Tapping on the windows. Crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I run into her. Don't make me tattle to Cabbage about you. She can be as mean as Potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding. She's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Natalie you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me. Okay. Okay. You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Later. Your mind finally managed to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Number 10. You have a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. What? You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. What's going on? The fox smiles at you and leaves. Well, at some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open up the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food, all of those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases. A Snow alarm, you've been fine. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. A nearby tree, looking like charred meat, your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by. The first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Good morning. Ikke shit. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was. And Natalie, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. Oh, damn, Karen. She hungry, dog. She hungry. So very hungry. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Uh-oh. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Converse to You know I have to do it. You know what I have to do. Hi. Det er noget creepy musik, det der. Keep this between us. I'm not giving Natalie a choice today. He's going outside. Do I make myself clear? Yes. Good. Thank you for understanding. Karen cracked a smile. It looks like Karen will remember that. Your relationship is stronger. Se, det kan godt være, at jeg måske er simpelthen lidt for meget for Karen, men hun begynder at være sådan lidt crazy, så måske det er en ret god ting, at jeg er på hendes gode side. Who knows? Now get everyone together for a meeting, and let's get them to leave. You call everyone together to discuss the next steps. And Natalie, you okay, little guy? And Natalie looks pale, like he's going to pass out. And Natalie, have you made a decision? Yes, I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, and Natalie. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Natalie. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Yes, I. Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Natalie? You say nothing. Fuck you and Natalie. Anime classes guy. I. Goodbye, Natalie. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. And Natalie has left the cabin, so that means he's dead. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear a scraping from the floor. Oh, hello! Det var brød. Er du galt brød? Found you. Ha 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 ha. You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but as dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Ha ha ha. Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular. Huh? What? Right now. That's a 3 reference. Get it? I don't get it. Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency trumpet meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for that knife and protect Gregor at all costs. No, I will not. Understood? Go fuck yourself. You are fooling nobody with that act. You never had hearing loss. Let's go with a non-verbal answer, alright? Protect Gregor at all costs. Okay. Det var det samme igen. Nej. Does everyone look like a snack to you? Ha ha ha. I'm not giving you a choice on this. Let's try that again. Protect feet. Okay, you're not. Ha ha ha. It's the least you can do, right? You tell Brett that pun didn't make sense. Ha ha ha. On a roll today, I'll see you around. Brett hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small pop. You fall asleep, thinking about what Brett told you. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Er det Karen? Er det Gregor? Er det Maria? Oh shit. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk or you found some meat? Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide you cook breakfast for everyone, cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me! Now! You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ah! She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh god. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm going to lie down on the couch. Try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper. I'm glad Maria and Natalie are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. Oh my. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back, and now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. Oh, the text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Maria that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme! Will you do this for me? Yes, I knew you would. Thank you. You're not. She is learning quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. Max Hans. Let's go for that bad ending, yo. I can feel it. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid, and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor, it's been a while since you had some water. Come drink with us. Gregor looks frightened. I can't stop thinking about that little guy. I can't even remember what happened before we arrived. It just never ends. I'm missing Natalie and Maria. Let us toast to Natalie and Maria. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Are you cheating on me, you bitch? What? Eating raw meat? Jeg vidste selvfølgelig godt, man det var. Eating raw meat is one of life's great gambles. Get awfully sick, or Gregor slowly puts the meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Trying not to get sick? I'll never forget the first time I met Natalie. We were kids, I was chopping firewood outside the house, and Natalie brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I had never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. And Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's liquid? I think it'd be best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up. Okay. You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom, crawling into the bed, and Natalie slipped in. You fall asleep almost instantly. Karen. Wake up, sleepyhead. Yeah! Yeah, let's go! Best ending, Karen in bed with me. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. This is what I've been waiting for. Good ending. You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast? With what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Jeg kan ikke lide den der sky her, baby. Come on, let me show you. Wink. We get out of bed and head to the living room. Oh no. Holy shit! Oh my god! Why? He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage them up like a field medic. What is it, Gregor? Where are my... God, you are stupid. Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping woods, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us out when you immediately drown? You'd sink like a log. What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Ha 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 ha. And don't try to crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. I don't want any of it to go bad, so we'll have to eat that fresh when anything else is gone. Speaking of which, going to start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey, all I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths, and yet I complained my belly was not full. One day on my way home from school, I was walking by the town inn. I smelled something amazing coming right out of a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least, that's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You're not. Gurga grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. This cabin, it chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish. Yes, consider your dying wish granted. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife. Okay. Gregor begins to look at peace. I am in... lyset forlod hans øjne. You watch the last of Gregor's heir escape his lungs. What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? Shh, no matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try to find the other remains. Gregor. You look at that pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander. Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now. So watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you never had it? You shrug. I still have to bet it's important you find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck. Cap strolls away, and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You have been neglecting the Chumpets lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? We go talk to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all of the blood out of the cuts to save you the trouble. Can I help you? What are you wielding with that knife? A wooden knife. Do you want one? Yes. Give me 5 weeks. I'm behind schedule right now and you're wasting my time. Scram. You feel a sense of deja vu. Are you leaving soon? The basement key is probably in the kitchen. Come back if you get lost. You thank Karen and head to the kitchen. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Behind the woodpile. There's nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. The cauldron? You hear some rustling around. You found her. She always picked the same hiding spot. Ah, you found me. Well done. The attempt getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chumpets to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. Cabbage has joined the party. 4 Chumpets to go. What's next, Cabbage? Glad you asked. Keep it up, and you'll be a member of the Chumpets in no time. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget about it again? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key! There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. We got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Chumpet, find Onion. Gabriel's shown down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Sure. Don't be a crabby, it's just me, Onion. Today, I'm sweet as a sugar cane. Honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat too. Could smell you coming a mile away. Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? Tell Onion the truth. Whoa. Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Maria, Natalie, and Gregor. But yikes, that's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night though, right? I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back. Onion has joined the party. Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem, there's nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard Brett making noises in the living room. You know how loud he can get. Brett? The one and only. Chumpet, let's move out. Your party is quickly expanding. 3 Chumpets left. You're getting a terrible headache. And your face is feeling numb. And your legs aren't moving. Oh well, you do some timed breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming. Time to get that bread. You proudly strut into the room, happy to be alive. Bread. You hear Bread coming out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me! Everyone's secretly favorite Chumpet? Bread. Don't you love me? Ha 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 ha. My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? You tell Bread about getting the Chumpets together. That's a pretty crumby idea. Remember what happened last time? with potato. I mean, we all chose to be in the drawer, but this are going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs? Hmm. Brad, we need your help finding potato. Missed you, big guy. Come help. I would never let the Chumpettes down. Ha ha ha. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Brad. That's great, Brad. Glad to have you on board, Brad. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All three Chumpettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Snap out of it. You already ate. We are no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect. Chumpettes? Mosey out. You have 3 Chumpettes in your party. 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. You go check out the basement door. Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here! The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry! Oh wow! It's very nice to see you, Cabbage. We won't leave you behind, Raspberry. Honest, we need your help finding Potato. Our combined pet detective skill says he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chumpettes, let's hide out. All 4 Chumpettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. Fuck. I don't know if I can wait any longer. She drugged me. Karen drops the knife to the floor, walking over to hold you in a loving embrace. I can't wait any longer to tell you that I love you. Karen looks into your eyes, laughing as she says it again. I love you. For the first time in ages, a genuine smile appears on your face. It was Karen all along. Your soulmate has finally been found. You create a new life together, devouring hundreds of men and women and children. Laws and governments are powerless to stop your wrath. Investigations into the cabin always result in another meal for the both of you. Your partnership is beautiful. All that oppose your perish. Karen helps with the butchering so your arthritis gets relief. You work together beautifully, making the world a terrible place for future generations. One day, Karen becomes ill. You try everything to prolong her life, but none of the methods work. Karen can no longer walk around the cabin. Her condition worsens, keeping her bound to the bed. You bring her borscht daily, but she can barely eat a bite without coughing. She isn't able to keep down fresh cuts of meat anymore. She is seriously ill. One day, she calls you all to a deathbed between gasps for air. Her eyes are filled with terror, but it lessens when she sees you. Karen tries to say your name, but can't get it out. I love you. You nod, crying softly as she tightly grips your hand in fear. Your tears fall on her dress as the last of Karen's air leaves her lungs. Her hand slowly lets go of yours, dropping to her side. You take the knife and wrap her hands around it, putting it in the middle of her chest. Karen. You were a true cooking companion. See the secret ending. The secret ending! What? But... no way. But... I'll tell you a story. But do you promise not to laugh? I almost died when I was 6. It was probably the coldest winter on record. My parents and I were snowed in. At first, they had enough wood, but that ran out. My father, before their wedding day, he chopped down one of the biggest trees in the forest. He spent months whittling it down, cutting the pieces carefully, measuring the armrests so they fit perfectly, sanding it down so not even a splinter could come out. He named it Mother's Chair, and every Saturday he washed her feet while she sat in it, whistling a tune his grandmother taught him, looking deep into her eyes as he rubbed her ankles. Took him weeks of working on it in secret. He was hyperventilating while he dismantled it. Each heavy breath was a foggy cloud. His tears were freezing to his cheeks. The fire only lasted 2 days. And later the frostbite turned his fingertips completely black. He cried almost as hard over his fingers as he did the chair. After a while, when the food was running out, he began to search every inch of our cabin, but he finally found what he was looking for. A little mouse. Holding it wiggling in his hand must have been painful. Between wincing, he divided it in two, one piece for me and one for my mother. How's that for a big breakfast? His corpse was the first I ever saw that was frozen solid. Thank you for listening. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Cooking companion. Whatever the fuck this was. Jeg ved ikke, hvad der er med at sige. Det var underligt og fucked up, det her. Og jeg fik åbenbart the secret ending somehow. Så nu ved jeg ikke lige, om der kommer mere. Men det var det. Det var Cooking Companions. I guess at serien så for nu er færdig. Jeg ved måske vender vi tilbage med prøv at se, om vi kan få nogle af de andre endings. Måske ikke. Jeg skal i hvert fald have en pause for det her. Det gider jeg ikke helt lige så meget længere, men det var interessant og fucked up spil det her. Det var... ja. Miss Diana. Ja, Kickstarter backers. Er den snart færdig med dem her, kan jeg scroll? Ups. Ej, det mener jeg ikke igen. Welcome to Nightmare Mode. If you survive, you will gain some additional insight to the world of current companions, as well as unlocking New Game Plus and your pets only event. This mode is mostly just a joke, so don't take it seriously. From the main menu, if you select New Game, you can immediately jump to this mode and other ones. If you make it to the end, you'll unlock the Chumpet's Cabin courses, a Chumpet only event free of humans. For the true current companions experience, this mode should be played in a pitch black room with headphones. If you still need to max out your relationships, don't worry, you'll get the opportunity to do in New Game Plus. You should really make a manual save right now. Don't hesitate. Nej. Nej. Ej. Fuck. Okay, så vi har det. Godt. Okay. Men det er ikke som med, jeg tror lige vi har mistet hele vores game der, men så gør det vi har det på video. Men det var det.